There's an ongoing investigation by the Public Health Unit of the Ministry of Health in the remote village of Belize, Cayo District, following the discovery of the charred remains of a cow. The discarded corpse is dangerously close to the pump that feeds water from the river to the reservoir, which provides potable water to some 200 families in the village and even the school. Used for cooking, washing of hands, and even a source of drinking water in some households and at the school, residents are concerned that their water source has been contaminated.
I was notified on Sunday that a dead animal was thrown on the road going to the river from the pump, going to the river. And on Monday, I went to see, and yes, it was there. It decomposed right there. Birds and dogs just tear it, and some bones very close to the river where the pump is, because it's just like 30 feet from the river where the pump is. They just put some tires, light fire, but it doesn't burn. So it decomposed right there. And this weekend they throw another cattle.
According to residents, 1 month ago, a horse was disposed of at the same location by farmhands from the adjacent property, but it was burnt after the village council brought it to their attention. It has been confirmed that the deceased cow was also discarded by them.
We are working to have a good service for the people, to provide a good water and have good hygiene, and trying to give good service, but these persons went to throw that about a month ago. They threw a horse, and then the water board talked to them and they went to burn it, but that's not fair. They burn it right there in that place. That place is not for them. They have their own farm. They have to burn it in their own farm. And now this week we have the problem that they throw a cow, and so I don't know what we can do to. We just want to. They know that they can't be doing those things because it's bad, because people can get sick, and or the kids could have get any sickness.
I spoke to the person in charge of the farm, and he just says, I just do that because I don't have no space to do it. But this farm is like 75 acres of land. And they brought it from way up the hill and just dump it there. It's not that the animal died on the spot. They dumped the animal on the spot.
Omar Gomez, who is in charge of managing the water pump, says that the pungent smell of decomposing flesh, as well as vultures hovering above, is what brought his attention to the situation this past Sunday. Since then, he has contacted several government agencies who, in his mind, appear reluctant to address the situation. He believes that is because the farm, which sits on 75 acres of land that runs from the river road to the Macal River, is purportedly owned by the son of a senior minister of government.
I passed the message to the board, to the committee, and also I called the chairman of the village, so they start to do something. The water board contact the rural development person in charge, and he says, well, we can't do nothing. They gave us a number from, I think it's the health inspector from the area, but he says, we'll see what we can do. But up to now, nothing happens.
And like you said, this is not the first time.
This is not the first time.
So why do you think that this is not being addressed? Why do you think that people not really they look into it? These government agencies are not looking into this issue?
Maybe because it's the animals belongs to Minister Montero, but he's a minister and a friend of mine, so I don't know why the rural development or the inspector can't do something to.
A check with the Ministry of Health this afternoon triggered an investigation, and within the hour, a health inspector was on the scene investigating the potential hazard. The Belize Agricultural and Health Authority is also aware of the case because there are reports of a disease affecting cattle in the area, so an investigation has also been launched to that end to determine the cause of death of the cow. But will it be too late?
Imagine what killed this cattle or the horse, and we don't know. So people is drinking the water, and how we can be affecting a community, not just a family. It's our community, our children that is drinking that water.
Duane Moody for News 5.